Hi everybody and welcome to Gen Z Plus. My name is Daniel and I'm your host for today. Since Generation Z has become such a global phenomenon, Generation Z are people that are brave, talented, and young. They are just exploring life. Some of them are still doing high school, some of them are at college, and some of them have started the adult working life. Today, we have invited three beautiful guests from different countries having different personal backgrounds to tell us what is a better life. That is our topic for today. So let's ask them to introduce themselves. What's your name?
I'm Krish. I'm an American. My dad is Indian and my mom is Chinese. So 超级混血, very mixed blood, yeah. I'm 13, so middle school, second year of middle school.
Hello guys, I'm Vicky. I was graduated from the University of Sydney and now I'm back to my hometown, Chengdu.
Hi everyone, I'm Victoria, Chinese name Hu Haoge, Japanese name Kokoka. Watashi wa Kokoka desu, and I like different languages like Japanese, Spanish, or French.
Why do you have a Japanese name?
Because one of my best friends, he studied Japanese and he translated my Chinese name into Japanese one.
As Gen Zers, do you feel lucky to be born in this era?
Yes. I mean, you know, we have so much technology now. We have access to so much information. Video games, you know, it's a great. I think how easy it is to travel as well. Like, you know, I'm originally an American and, you know, being able to move places from US to China, being able to experience the culture, I think that's really great as well, yes.
I feel this generation is very unique and quite different from others. Because from the history of China, we can see we have a more than 3,000 years history, but there are few decades or few areas that is witness the thriving and prosperity of the society. For example, as you learned, Suitang and Songyuan, these are two very prosperous areas. And now we are again in this stage, and I think it is very unique in the whole history of China. And everyone in our generation, we feel a kind of happiness because we are growing up with the country growing up. So I think it is very unique for us, and I'm very, very lucky, yeah.
That sounds great. So do you guys feel that the world is entering the era of prosperity?
Hopefully, yes. I mean, it seems like it, yeah, all countries are growing, you know.
In this era, definitely the prosperity of the society and the economy and also advanced technology definitely brings a lot of advantages for us. I also felt this cultural appreciation about how you mentioned about everyone connects together, and we get the platforms. Like through media, we could connect, and that definitely like inspires me every day. Like I'm impressed of that too, so definitely feel very lucky.
Okay, I'll give you 5 elements of what can be also considered as a good life or a better life. And can you just please place them in order of how important they are to you, okay? The first one would be community service. Then there is employment service. The third one is healthcare. Number 4 is education investment, or maybe just education to simplify. And number 5 is transportation construction. 6th one, safety. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with Victoria maybe.
Healthcare and safety are the first, especially important in this time, in these 2 years, because we have been hit by the COVID-19, and so we have seen how weak the healthcare system in some of the places are. So it is quite important for us to build them stronger. And second one, transportation. And the third one is education, because as a student, I can really feel that education is so important for us. We find our friends, lifelong teachers, and find our love there.
My answer is the first two are similar to Victoria. So number 1 is healthcare. Number 2, safety. I guess they share the same priority. One thing is like before, when I was in Sydney, I want to get like a test, right? If I feel like unwell, and then the test results takes like
2 days.
No, like a week. I'm not like complaining, okay? I'm not complaining. After I got the test result, I'm already like recovered. I was already healed. And then, because I haven't done like a lot of tests here in China, but this one time I did, I get my results like that afternoon. So that's different. And the third one is education.
How about Krish?
very similar to both of them. I put healthcare and safety together.
There are places where you actually do not feel this safe, and I feel like this is one of the things I appreciate a lot about being in Chengdu, is that it is a very safe place.
And then for number 2, I put education, because education fuels, you know, development and everything else. Number 3, I put employment. I think Chengdu has a lot of, you know, in terms of technology and all those things, Chengdu is one of the fastest growing cities in the world. So I think definitely it's a great place to start a business. And with more businesses starting, there's more employment, you know, more jobs for people to get. And so number 4, I put community service, but I feel that's like a comfort thing, but still it is important. And transportation. I think about transportation, I think here it's pretty good. Like, there's a lot of traffic still, but you know, there's loads of public transportation that is really efficient. The bicycles you can just scan on the street. Those are really convenient. So I think, and it's also very green. So I think a lot of other places could learn from this.
So we've just discovered something about our lives, and we did a little reflection on our lives. Our topic today is actually a better life. So what do you think is a better life?
It's a hard question.
I think one thing also I think I'm missing is like a sense of achievement. Because right now, like, my greatest achievement is getting an A on the math test. So, you know, maybe doing something more with my life, I think that would really...
I think my kind of ideal life is very simple, like some mountains and trees, and I can watch the sunsets with my beloved ones. It's very peaceful there, silent, with birds and magnificent forests and river, that kind of all beautiful things.
These are the things that you're lacking in your personal lives, right? How about like on a global scope?
If it's a better life, I want everyone to connect, to become one family, all friends, and then like maybe, I don't know, in how many years, in next 1,000 years, we could just talk in like in our minds. We don't have to say it, just spiritually connecting, you know. If I'm looking at you, you know what I'm saying.
Whoa.
I don't know, I was just thinking that, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Even like, you know, like citizens on different planets, Mars.
Ooh, okay. Planets,
Big
worlds,
love.
animals?
Animals, of course.
And everyone can go to watch the sunset.
Super sweet. Wow. Okay. 3 poets sitting in front of me.
You know, what's a better life for all of us is something, you know, environmentally. Right now, the earth is, you know, suffering. So I think, like she said, we all need one goal, and I think love could be that goal. But I think saving this planet is also could be one of those goals, yeah.
I'm an optimist. I believe that the world is changing for the better, even though, of course, in some aspects it's not, but then I still see a lot of changes for the better. Like, we are connected, we understand each other more, like what you said before. And the cultures are getting united, people are getting united, and I think that's beautiful. I would wish to see a world with maybe no hunger, and yeah, just for people, for everybody to have equal chances for happiness.
We are the world.
We are the children.
Wow.
So we all have to draw something that represents a better life for us. And we can also consider the topics we just covered in our conversation today. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. I love how these two are quite similar. This one is very mysterious. I want to hear the reasoning behind that.
Mine is very simple. It's an Earth, right? And then I've drawn lines from every continent to show connected. And then here I've drawn a bunch of people holding hands to show connectedness. I've drawn this to show healthcare, this to show sleep.
I got 2, and this one is quite similar to Krish. And they are all people from different continents, and also there is penguins and the whales and fish, maybe a duck. And yeah, it shows our harmonious relationship around the world, people and animals. And the upper one is simply the one I have described to you, like the mountain, the trees, sunsets. Like we are all under one sun, and me and my beloved ones. Yeah.
My turn. So this is the better life.
It's blank, and also I think it shows, infinite potential and possibility. It doesn't matter what's being already drawn on the picture. It's what's important, what's being drawn next, and it's the drawer self that depends on what's a better life is. And the choice is everyone here, and each of you are the drawers. We all need to create this better life.
I feel like I've also learned a lot today, especially from the perspective of reconsidering the life I'm living here. Today we all can agree that regardless of our age, gender and cultural background, a better life is something that we can only achieve if we all work together. It was Daniel and Gen Z Plus. Bye-bye!
Bye!